Man, I really hope the fans never hear the fact of my real voice and what it sounds like.
What do you mean?
You've heard my real voice.
I have? Wait, hold on. Actually, wait. Oh, right. Oh my dude, it's been so long actually. I can't even remember the last time I heard your real voice.
The voice, changer bot thing that I got on my computer is fantastic.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, actually, hey Devin, can I ask a favor? I kind of can you just use like your real voice for a minute?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty long time. I mean, I sort of have an idea in my head of what it sounds like. I just, I sort of want to revalidate exactly what I remember.
Well, I guess I could read the summary like it, but
yeah, or maybe just like the first paragraph instead of the whole thing. That could also.
Up, Rebecca and gang begin to climb at the plateau where the castle was formerly located to meet up with Luffy and the gang. Unbeknownst to them, however, they had already taken off and began heading through the town to bring the fight in the man himself.
I take it all back. Yeah, keep going, bud.
No, are you sure?
Yeah, no, you sound great. Actually, it's incredible.
Okay, after avoiding Isho, they begin the running saga slaying goons left and right, but not before running into everyone Lucy once bested in the Coliseum. But this time as friendly rivals, as with the wish to repay the debt to Garusa, taking Doflamingo's head for the Straw Hat Pirates. But little do they know, they are all about to run into a hiccup in the form of a high-pitched, squeaky voice toy-wielding 12 districts of the city as a weapon. Pika is finally taking the center stage to bring down the Straw Hat Pirates and take vengeance for them making fun of his unfortunate vocal cords. After they cross paths with the host body in the stone, Zoro hangs back so he can have a proper 1v1 with Pika. And so begins our running saga with Luffy, La, Abdullah, and Jeet riding Boosie with the hopes of kicking Doflamingo's ass and paying Rebecca back for the delicious meal she gifted Lucy.
All right. Now I got the voice mod back on.
Yeah, I think, honestly, Devin, have you considered doing an entire podcast with your normal voice?
Oh, God, no. I'm pretty sure I would, hurt someone's brain.
I mean, but I don't know, man. I was kind of into it, if I'm going to be honest. I think you should do that more often.
I'll think about it.
All right. Well, I mean, I guess that's all I can ask for. But hey, I thought that was a great summary read. I also kind of forgot that sometimes when your normal voice is going, you start to sort of turn into like a little bit of a Carl Weezer in the back of there too. just
a little bit.
Yeah, like a light Carl Weezerness to it. Yeah, it's been a long time since I heard your normal voice.
I know, it's been a long time. It's because self-conscious. I hope no one makes fun of it.
No. I don't think you have to worry about that. But
okay.
Yeah, no, it was a glorious voice. But how you doing, Devin? How are things?
Things are good. Watching One Piece.
Yeah.
Playing a lot of video games and work.
I didn't ask you about video games. I mostly asked you about One Piece. So how did you feel about these episodes this week? Stay on topic.
Right. Kind of like what we predicted last week. A lot of running.
See?
So last week you weren't here. Christian and I both called this is where the beginning of the running arc is. Like we could see it a mile away.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh no, it's coming. And it's here.
So I actually think, believe it or not, this running arc isn't going to last as long as I feared it was going to. In my mind, the stage of the running arc that we had to look forward to did not end this fast. I definitely thought
say it's ended yet, though. There's still potential for lots of running.
But the running arc that I remember, because I know the running arc, I know the whole running arc from front to back. The stage of the running arc that we have completed, in my mind, was not a 3-episode stint. In the back of my mind, I have a vivid memory that it was like a 9-episode stint to get where we are right now.
Really? So so it took longer.
I don't know how to describe this to you, but in my brain, this stage of the run arc was not over in 3 episodes. In my mind, in my memory, it took us like at least 6 episodes or 7 to get to the point where Zoro and Pika start like beginning their fight.
Okay.
So the fact that we're here, we're already kind of zooming through it much faster than I remember. But I won't lie. There might be a bit of a running arc.
There's more running.
There might be a little running arc. There might be a little. I won't confirm or deny. There might be. I can't in good conscience tell you one way or the other.
So in comparison to other running arcs, like I'm like comparing like every single running arc we've had prior, right? This one is not as bad so far.
Okay, so far.
We have potential to get worse.
There's a lot of potential to get worse. Well, I think what this running arc at present has going for it is there's a lot of fun characters to, at least in the immediate interim, play off of that, you know, can take a little bit of our attention away while our main pro tags constantly start moving closer and closer to the end game boss or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a little bit more justifiable than in previous iterations of the running arc, if you will.
Right, because like previous iterations, it's just like the same hallway they're running down, and it's just nonstop. Like they're just talking and then cutting between each other's different running arcs. So this one, it's like there's stuff actually happening.
Well, I'm glad you feel that way.
Like,
because some would argue
it's not a lot. It's not a lot. Don't get me wrong, but it's like because of the reinvigoration of like throwing all the people in the Coliseum, like adding in like that bit that they're going with. It's not as bad. Plus, we got to see some of those people, like for example, King. What was his name? The one with like the One Punch Man gimmick.
Oh, that's Elizabello.
Yeah, him. Like seeing him and Chin Zhao like punch and head stab.
Head stab. Very, very pokey, very head stab.
That was awesome. And like seeing like all the lesser goons like get their little quick, like it wasn't like drawn out like action sequence. It was like bam, 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 bam. And I think that's why I liked it more so than prior ones where it's like, oh, they kick the same goon 6 times in the face and keep running down the hallway, and then they run into another similar goon, but you know, that repetition. It's not like a Sanji running arc.
You know, I'm glad that you mentioned that you're enjoying seeing some of the side characters, because I feel like that's really what you need to be prepared for the upcoming running arc. Is so, as I think you and Christian sort of called it when we finally got to the end of the God Usopp storyline, and now everyone believes in God Usopp. We've got a couple of, you know, goons that fell from grace and, you know, are trying to betray God Usopp, which, you know, fuck those assholes. But for the most part, the mainstay Coliseum people are like, nah, like we're pretty chill. Like, thanks for
I fucking love the giant. He is
I know, right?
So fucking
It's so good.
he's just him like, you fakers. Like, you want to be like greedy pirates. I'm going to destroy you. Like, yes.
How dare you? Where is your honor?
Yeah, where is your pride? Where is your honor?
Where's your pride as a warrior, you fucking goons? And then they get smacked by a fucking giant, dude. I you know, the best part about Hiruden is that, you know, under normal circumstances, like, he's all you need. He's the only muscle you need to scare the shit out of everybody. It just so happens that, like, you know, weird motherfuckers like Luffy that are just way too fast can, like, you know, deck him and knock him over one or whatever. But for the most part, like, you don't need a lot of backup when you got Hiruden in your corner.
But at the same time, like, having all those other, like, people, like, I forgot about the long leg guy for half a second. Like, he just, like, like, disappear. Not even in the jet guy, the one with the Evangelion shoulders.
Yes.
Like,
that would be Hideo.
Yeah, I completely forgot about him. And then he showed up and was like, I'm just going to punch these goons and annihilate them real quick. And then we're going to cut back to everyone running. Now, you got to tell me this.
Go ahead.
Like that one scene where it's like that you showed us the art where Ivankov and then we're running and he's like big head, him running, like that picture. You got to tell me that all. What's that?
Isho? As in the Marine guy?
No. I'm cutting way back to Impel Down.
Okay. Yes.
Or in the prison. I forgot the name of the prison itself. I think it's Impel.
Oh, it's it's Impel Down.
Yeah, Impel Down. When they're all like running, doing their running arc in that prison, where you showed us a photo where it's like, here's the clear like still from the manga and the still to the anime. Please tell me there's one for these guys all being like, no, I'm going to beat Doflamingo. No, I'm going to win my honor back and pay back my debt.
Okay, I see where you're taking the question. Yes, continue.
So is there one for all of these goons running with Moosey and Lucy? I love Moosey, by the way.
No, that image there, that still right there is obviously like made beat for beat from from a manga fan, right down to, and I find this hilarious. If you look on the far right in that image with oh fuck, which one is that goon? Oh, Sai, the guy with the staff who's one of Chinjiao's kid or grandkids or whatever.
Yeah.
The skinnier one. He specifically has like both his legs like floating while he's in like a galloping like split or something like that, or at least like one leg is extended and maybe his other leg is like curled towards his like groin or something like that. He basically looks like he's like doing like a flying kick. And in that like running sequence, they make him levitate with like as if he's doing a kick, and then they like very briefly have him like gallop on the ground for a second, then go right back to kicking, so that they can try to maintain the visage of Sai in his like kicking form or whatever. I don't know. I just find that gag to be a little bit funny, but I'm pretty sure even I would have to go back to the manga to double check this. But I'm pretty sure that at one time or another, that image, that moment was a climax to the end of a chapter once upon a time. Okay. Instead of like where it was in this episode, when it was more of like a mid-episode climax. I think it was. I'm almost certain that moment where they're all running together was like this is like the climax to a chapter, then like like probably break next week or some fucking bullshit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no. There. I mean, obviously all this shit happens in the manga, and it's a lot of fun having a bunch of random ass characters come together all under the same banner, wanting to beat Doflamingo. And what's even better is that Luffy wants none of it.
I think that's hilarious. The fact
Literally,
that Luffy's just in with it, where he's like, "No, I'm doing it. Stop." And even Zoro is like, "Hey guys, let's compromise. You back us up." And they're like, "No,
that's not a compromise. That's just you telling us to get out of your way." And he's like, "Well, I've done all I can do.
I did my best.
I did everything I could. All right, there's literally no other areas to compromise on. Like, these guys are being unreasonable. I tell you. No, I love this bit where it's like, at no point does Luffy go like, "Oh, hey, thanks for the help." He's just like, "Guys, no, don't do that. I'm doing that. Go away. Like, just do character. Your own thing."
No.
You don't know why I'm here. I'm here so that I can pay back Rebecca for the nice lunch she gave me.
Did you eat the lunch? No, I thought not.
That's right. So if you don't mind, I'm going to go do my thing. You guys just do whatever it is you do over there, somewhere else. Fucking stupid.
But Moosey.
So I have a question for you, actually, because I am surprised that you know him as Moosey as well, because the actual name of this character of the bull is Usi, but in Viz and dub, they extend the joke to be Moosey because reasons. So I wasn't actually aware.
In the sub, they did call him, or like Luffy like goes out, "Oh, it's Moosey," and it's just, like that's how the cow moves back at him in excitement when they, like
right. No, but I mean, I'm pretty sure like in the Japanese like actual like naming, they called him Usi, not Moosey, like with an M or whatever. So it's interesting. I don't remember
hearing the audio because again, I'm reading subbed, so you sometimes blur the when you're reading with what you're hearing.
But this is what I was trying to get at. Your sub genuinely had Moosey on it, huh?
Yep, genuinely had Moosey on it.
I love it. That's so funny.
Love even more
because I know that Christians did not. It was definitely Usi wherever he was watching his. But I know him as I know and love him as Moosey, so I'm glad that we could all come together on Moosey, baby.
Do we have a tier list of all the like animal friends?
I don't think we do yet, but Moosey's definitely going to be on the list. Although, let's be real, dude. It's hard to put any animal friend not on S tier, right? Like what are we going to do? Who's going to be in F tier?
S1, S2, S plus.
But what's the point? What's the point?
Because
they're all S tier.
That's the thing. We start the bar high and we go beyond.
I question whether or not this is a worthwhile tier list, Evan. I don't think the world needs this. I don't think the world needs to know that we put Moosey as like S++, and then Kadu at like S++, but one tier below or something, or one tier above. Like, come on,
But
the
then we
world
could
doesn't
have
need
like
that tier list.
Laboon at God tier.
But I don't see a world where this tier list provides anything revolutionary in terms of perspective. We all love the animals, and we're animal lovers. What else is there to like?
We could workshop it.
We need some F tiers to create the division in the community to like yell at us for our bad takes. If they're all just S tier, there's no controversy. Do you see where the problem is?
I guess, but I mean, we could take some fat L's and call like some other random animal that we didn't like. Like, for example,
what animal didn't we like, Devin?
I don't know. That's the
kidding.
problem.
Yeah, because they're all fucking fun. Anyway, good old Moosey's back. And I also love that when Moosey and Luffy first like catch up or whatever, Moosey has the brightest fucking smile when they catch eyes with each other. Moosey goes from being like confused and running around the town
Just
to
a
being
random
like,
cow to all of a sudden like, oh my god, that's my best friend.
it's fucking Luffy. Oh my god, I love you, Luffy. So fucking stupid, dude. I love that Moosey gets his second character arc here.
It's fantastic.
I wasn't ready to let Moosey go before. I'm so glad that Moosey had a second round.
Oh man.
Fuck. But other main points that happen in these episodes. We got a split second of Doflamingo time.
Dead
when
parents, not sad. Not going dead parents. I just thought of Batman, like Lego Batman.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of like edgy Batman vibes on that. So his spark notes are his mom died when he was quite young. He himself killed his own father. And then ever since he was adopted by the goons in his quote unquote family, he has seen them as his true family, which is why he has such a soft spot for everyone that's in his immediate crew or whatever.
So when he brought them up like that, like I had a mild, like quick second thought, like, wait, are these like actually his family? But then it clicked that, oh no, this is the, him creating his own family. I thought they were like legit for like a millisecond. I was like, are these actually like his brothers and sisters?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And then I was like, oh wait, no.
So this is supposed to, at this point, we're supposed to be dialed home or dialed into the fact that, yes, this is not his like bio family. However, whatever happened in his upbringing, this family that he's accrued over I guess we're supposed to assume the majority of his lifetime, is what he sees as his true family. And he spends a lot of time talking about how, like, hey, like these people have been with me through thick and thin, so I won't stand for any insubordination towards a single member of this family. If any insubordination will be met with death. Just telling you flat out. So
I felt so bad for that one goon for giggling, and then like when he laughs out loud at Pika's voice.
Yep.
And then just getting nuked.
He was like kind of fine though. Like after literally getting shot with a Gatling gun, then they threw him over the edge and he's just like, ah.
But the reveal of Pika's voice.
So I am a little curious where, like, if you found that to be a fun bit or not.
There's a lot of things on my bingo card, and two of them revolve around Pika, and they are completely not on my bingo list. So the voice did not expect that. Did not expect that once whatsoever. And I'm like, it didn't make me audibly laugh, right? I definitely snorted audibly, but
you're like, oh, okay, that's a choice.
Right, exactly. Like, that's a choice. Okay, I get it. I guess this is the bit we're going with. So that's kind of like my whole feel of it. Like, I don't hate it. I see where they're they're running on this bit because it is a funny idea, and I could definitely see kids laughing at this heavily.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's okay. It's funny as a bit.
Fair enough. Is this does the voice cover both bingo cards? You said you had 2 bingos or non-bingo.
It does not
things that
cover
were not
both bingos.
Yes. What is your other that you didn't have on your bingo card?
I did not expect Pika to be the swordsman that Zoro would have to fight. That was when he pulled the sword out. I was like, "What the fuck is this? You're the muscle guy. Why are you pulling out a sword?
Why do you need a sword? Why do you have a katana?
Yeah,
You're a dude that up until now has been powering stone Gundams and punching things. Why do you have a sword?"
Exactly. So now I'm like when they first revealed Pika like coming out with the sword, I was like, first off, why are you showing your weakness? Technically. Second off, why are you a swordsman? You. Of all of them, you.
Out of everyone here, you are the swordsman.
Yeah. It doesn't make sense.
Although actually, in a way, he's the second swordsman, because you know who else is a swordsman was fucking, what do you call it? Diamante. Diamante was technically a swordsman. But
yeah. I mean,
but in like a different sort of angle, I guess.
Diamante's the Usopp. He has a billion
He's the
tools.
Usopp?
He has a billion tools.
Oh, well, okay. I guess that's fair. I thought you were
I wasn't saying
he's...
like he's the Usopp in the sense of like, aha, look at him failing to success into godhood. No, I'm talking like he's got a billion tools under his belt. He's the Usopp.
No, I can feel that. I mean, you kind of have to with a devil fruit ability like his kid is essentially just like, aha, I have this weapon and I can mold it to be a different sort of weapon. And that's dangerous because I said so.
Because I said so. Feel the wrath of my cape.
Feel the wrath of my steel cape. But yeah, of course we have the Doflamingo. I'm sorry, not the Doflamingo. The Pika bit. We are now exposed to the Pika bit, where he has a very high, very high pitched voice.
Pika is a play on word for like how you said earlier, like his pitch, like peaking.
That's a good question. I'll look up Pika in Japanese. In Japanese, let me see if that tells me anything.
Also, he's definitely going to have lightning abilities. Like, come on. Pikachu.
I don't know if that's going to be the case.
I know. I figure he's clearly a ground type.
It literally just means to sparkle, glitter, or twinkle. I mean, I guess you could argue that maybe that's why he has a high-pitched voice, because he's got a sparkly voice.
Interesting.
Hence why Pikachu is Pikachu, because, Sparky, get it?
Oh, yeah, I get it now.
Yeah, get it? Anyway, but yeah.
Also, side note, Pika killed a lot of people.
Pika has fucked some shit up. Just so the team knows at home, so these sets of episodes start out with Luffy and Zoro versus Isho for like 10 seconds. And then Pika goes like, hey, can we like kill everybody, Doflamingo? And then Doflamingo's like, nah, we should let the people like at least have a shot at picking their king. Come on, I'm a very fair ruler. And then
he lied as well as he breathed.
He lied as well as he breathed. And then Pika comes out of nowhere as a giant and goes like, all right, well, I'm going to start smashing some shit now. And proceeds to do just that. Separates all the main goons or whatever. He turned into a golem far bigger than Oars. That was like a note that Zoro had, was that he turned into some like golem that was even bigger than Oars himself.
For half a second, like when I was watching the episodes, I was wondering, I was like, how does, like, if we put Oars and Pika in this form side by side, how much bigger is he?
I'm willing to bet that he's like 2 times bigger. Like, he's a big fucking boy.
I mean, yeah, he's huge. Like, literally on his fist is like 8 houses.
Yeah, that's like where I'm at. He's a big boy. So I'm willing to bet like 2 times the size of Oars. So this is essentially just like how much bigger can we get and how much scarier can we get? I also agree. I find it really funny that Pika, so after he gets like mad at not being able to smash Luffy and Zoro on the first try, they start running up his arm on Musi or whatever. And he's like, how dare you, Straw Hat. He just decides to like come out of the well that is his giant stone body and go like, I'm gonna slice you guys. And I'm like, bruh, but why? Just become a smaller golem. just like turn into a tiny golem on your own arm.
It's literally nerfing himself in a fight where he already had the advantage.
Right. I'm like, why are you doing this? I mean, you could argue that like he was getting like pissed off or something, but I don't know what kind of person would choose to make himself that much more vulnerable out of rage. I mean, it didn't even look like he was that upset. He just kind of looked annoyed.
I mean, he looked pretty pissed, but at the same time, why didn't he just make his arm grow another arm and smash his own arm?
That's where I'm at. I mean, I'm not saying that makes a lot more sense, but it makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, like why would you ever go into melee combat with this kind of devil fruit? Like, what's the point?
Bro,
he was virtually immortal.
Couldn't agree more. But I am curious though. Based off of the parts of Doflamingo that we got in this set of episodes, what do you think drove him to kill his dad and become adopted into this very wacky family?
Fuck it, why not?
Just fuck it, why not? That's all it took?
Yeah.
So like what? Okay, hold on. No one just goes fuck it, why not and kills their dad. There has to be like, okay, no well-written character just goes fuck it, why not and kills their dad.
But at the same time, how is that not a well-written character? Because it shows how chaotic he is.
But like, you just think that this is supposed to like really drive back home the point that he like woke up one day and chose violence?
I mean,
I guess that's fair. Fine. Is that what you want?
I'm curious if there is more substance to it. I wouldn't be surprised. But if there is no substance to it, like I'm thinking, I also wouldn't be surprised.
So like, what do you want out of a character like Doflamingo? Because obviously, I would assume that at this point he's starting to win you over if he hasn't already.
Oh, he's won me over. I think because we know so little about him, I can't really make a prediction. Or
well, I mean,
like that.
I'm not even asking prediction. I'm asking like, what does Devin want out of a villain right now that would really round out the personality that we have in this majestic, charismatic, creepy boy? Does Devin have an answer?
I don't think I do, because
interesting.
And it's like kind of like in my opinion, like the appeal of like a lot of villains, like for example, like the Joker, where it's like they have no reason. Like the reason is because they feel like it. Like
right.
I don't mind those tropes. So, like, to me, like, if I just saw Doflamingo just being evil because he feels like it, it's like, okay, I don't hate it. Just show me him being evil.
He was just born into this world to be an asshole. He was made of
piss and vinegar, and he's gonna piss and vinegar everything.
I mean, I guess that's fair. You know, and that's totally fine.
Like,
that's
with
Crocodile, all you need.
Like, it was more direct, right? Like, there was a goal, clearly. This one, it's like, there's somewhat of a goal, but my dude's here for the fun of it.
I was going to ask, because I know that I missed last week, and you guys had probably talked about it in mass. At one point, we talked about, before I left, what do we think Doflamingo's end game is? Like, does he care about this island or this kingdom specifically? Or is this more of just kind of like, you know, the place that he, you know, chose offhandedly because he thought it would be cool?
I think it's offhandedly because it would be cool. And because, you know, I have a feeling that there's like, I don't know, like a, what's it called? Poneglyph or something like that. I remember, you know, we talked about it a little bit. And I think there might be like something like major important here because it's, you know, would have set off the 800-year gap.
Right.
But besides that, because we don't really know, I don't have anything in strong foundation.
I think Doflamingo's just here because he wanted to fucking burn the world.
Yeah. One, because he wants to see the world burn. And two, maybe because this place is very important. I don't know. Like, what if this was a place where most devil fruit, like, you know, came from? I don't know. Or like,
but does that sound like something Doflamingo's interested in, though?
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. Like, his motives are so chaotic that I don't know, and that's what I like about him.
His motives do be pretty chaotic.
like he just be doing things, and it's like clearly evil, but we don't know why. And I feel like the mystery behind it is fascinating.
I find it interesting that up until this point in the arc, he's worked very hard to maintain the control that he had over the nation. Like he he went all the way up to the world government and blackmailed them just so that he could get away with having, you know, a 2-part report in the world newspaper or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I guess the last domino fell, but he has no problem just obliterating everything that he's worked towards. Like, he can just throw it away on a dime. I find it a little surprising that he would even have cared about it in the first place if he's willing to throw it away so haphazardly.
I think it's rich kid syndrome.
Rich kid syndrome? Oh, boy.
Think about it. He was a celestial dragon. When you have everything, you just want to do whatever you want.
True. That's fair. Then he put in the minimal amount of effort to maintain it, and then as soon as that effort became too great, he's like, you know what? Fucking scorched earth. Fuck this shit.
Exactly. Like, it's rich kid syndrome. It's evil rich guy maniacal syndrome, as I like to call it. Like, he already built a wall. Like, come on.
Let me ask you a second question though. If so, as of right now, like, the game is you either assassinate Doflamingo or you bring in one of the other targets that he's put on, like, on their backs or whatever. Do you think he's letting anyone go from this? Like,
No.
Do you think is he going to be a fair enough ruler where if somebody were to come with somebody's head on the list, does he actually give them amnesty from this?
So that was a huge discussion point last week where I was like seeing, which pissed me off. I was mad at a majority of the people who were toys in the basement for when they were like, oh my God, we're going to go kill God King Usopp and get our bounty. It's like, this doesn't make any logical sense in the sense of, here I am. I've been trapped as a toy for God knows how long. I'm free all of a sudden. Now you're telling me that you're going to give me money to kill that person who freed me.
Yes.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, why would I trust that? Why would I trust that man with anything?
Well, right. Like, that's where I'm at. Like, he literally enslaved you for fucking years.
At what point does
totally
it make any sense that he would keep his word?
Well, I mean, when he's fucking talking about throwing around $2-3 million here and there, I mean, I can't say I'm not thinking about it. I mean, I like money.
This has literally got like Nigerian prince email energy all over it.
So I totally agree with you. In a vacuum, do I agree with you? Absolutely. However, let's also remember that, like, the whole point is that we're playing against humans, like, interests and, like, the worst parts of humanity here.
Right.
If you were to ask me if I thought that a prisoner would absolutely never in a million years take a bribe from somebody they did not respect on the promise that they were going to get paid out or something, I would tell you, okay, no, hold on. I think that there's some weight there. It depends on how much money we're talking. I could be persuaded to believe.
The way I can, like, describe the situation is, like, imagine the judge who had you in jail for a crime you did not do said, hey, if you kill that cop over there who just released you from prison, I'll give you $30.
Right, but we're not talking $30. We're talking, like, set for life money.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
part of me is like,
I think with the right dollar amount, you trick desperate people, is all I'm saying.
That's the thing. It's the tricking of desperate people. And so part of me is like, you know, like, it seems a little, I don't know, it seems a little far-fetched.
I don't know, man. All these people are desperate in some way, shape, or form. They've all been toys for however many years or days or whatever. Or they were already in piracy because their lives fucking suck. At some capacity, everyone here is desperate at some capacity. So, I mean, I don't know. I can see it as a potential plot point. Obviously, I wouldn't be the one to be like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I
feel like this is like the low intelligence people who are like the gullible people are definitely falling for this. Like the people who fall for Ponzi schemes and, like, you know, pyramid schemes. Like those people are falling for it. But, like, normal people would be like, no.
And they continue to have people.
They do. So it's not like unrealistic,
you believe,
but it annoys me that they did fall for it.
So you believe beyond a shadow of a doubt that there is no payout, no matter what. No one's getting amnesty.
He's going to kill everyone.
Doflamingo is not a fair person in that sense. He is 100% on scorched earth direction, and there's nothing that will satiate his vendetta.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough. That's all I wanted to know.
And if they change that, I will be mad.
Why would you be mad?
Because then he's not as villainy. Like, I want real villain. I want brutal.
I mean, there's a maybe there's place in your heart for both, Devin. That's all I'm saying. Open your horizons.
Are you trying to tell me that Doflamingo will be friend one day? Because if so, that's a cold day in hell.
All right. I've stewed a lot of doubt in the years of this cast. I don't think I can get you to believe this one.
No, there's no way in hell that I could believe that Doflamingo could be friend one day.
No,
dude is pure evil.
He's a pretty bad guy. He is definitely a cult leader through and through.
He's a cult leader that enjoys being a cult leader and knows he's a cult leader. Like he's like, I'm going to put poison in all the Kool-Aid, and they don't know it, and it's going to be fucking hilarious.
No. He's the guy who puts poison in the Kool-Aid while they all watch, and then he says, drink it. And half of them look at each other and go, I think I need to drink it.
Subtlety is not his cup of forte, as I like to say.
It's like there's no subtlety whatsoever with this motherfucker.
It's like playing Russian roulette, but with 6 bullets in the gun. Like, he's like,
yeah.
play.
Like there's 6 people and he puts 6 bullets in the gun and he goes, all right, all of you are going to spin the barrel and go, and you're going first. And the guy's like, but there's 6 bullets in a 6-round revolver. He's like, yep, and I chose you first.
Exactly. Like, that's evil. And that's
evil. That's the evil we need in our lives. Well, all right, fair enough. Now I know what gets you out of bed. I'm just kidding. All right. Well, I mean, other than just having fun watching some of these other like Coliseum goons, have a moment to, tell Luffy how happy they are to be able to repay the debt that they owe, and then Luffy being like, fuck the fuck off.
Fuck off, I'm doing hero things.
Most of this is set up for. Well, just like, bringing all of the cast together for the inevitable, squaring off against Doflamingo and the rest of his cohorts or whatever in the near future, obviously. Mm-hmm. So I would say that it's not that nothing happened or whatever. It's just that there was a lot of setup, predominant setup here, and like a little bit of like little spoonfuls of like, character analysis and interesting motivations. And then, of course, high-pitched Pika.
Side note, because I don't know why my brain just went to this thought. Watching, damn, there's so many names. I'm keep losing track.
I wrote them all down for you, if that helps. Under Coliseum Fighters.
No, he's not on there. Soldier.
Kiros.
Yeah, Kiros. Watching him hop through the city is the funkiest shit on the planet.
Dude, that dude,
he got hops.
He's every single step he takes, he's doing like a full pistol squat, which if you're unaware of what that is, it's a one-legged squat. And my man has got some quads, dude. He's got quads for days.
He is raw muscle testosterone embodiment.
He's just he's a raw man. He's going off pure rage and adrenaline, and he will not stop.
But just like seeing him, like, it looks so silly seeing him how far, like, he hops. Like the animation of him hopping takes away from the masculinity a little bit.
I also love that, like, this is why they gave the toy soldier a skate so that they wouldn't have to see him like hobble and hop around everywhere. But Kiros is like, I'm way too manly to be rolling around on skates. I'm gonna do a fucking pistol squat everywhere I go.
That's what I mean. Like, where did his skate go? Why didn't he just keep skating?
Why is he no longer a roller derby expert? Oh man!
Oh my god! Could you imagine watching real roller derby where you give each one of them weapons?
I don't think
there's
I
a
need
movie
to.
that did something like that.
I'm unfamiliar with that film, but I mean, roller derby's already kind of violent enough, man. I
forgot it's a movie about like a robot girl, and like she has like super anime eyes, like intentionally.
Are you talking about like Alita?
That one, yeah, because they have roller derby in there.
They have roller derby in that? I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, it's like a whole like thing.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they had any roller derby in that.
All the robots are like killing each other and everything.
Wow, that's interesting. All right, well, maybe I'll have to give Alita a try. I would love to see some roller derby Alita. Interesting.
But goddamn, them squats.
Them squats are fucking wild, dude. But yeah, no, Kiros is he's having a bad day too. Oh, I guess we didn't talk about it yet. Robin, Usopp, the Tantata, and some of the revolutionaries, along with Bartolomeo, everyone's favorite fucking fanboy.
I love Bart.
He's an energy. He's an
energy I am behind. Whole 100%.
Oh my god. They're all getting up to the plateau. I believe Viola has found Law's key, and I'm sure now they're going to come up with a game plan for how to get the key over to Law or whatever, because Law and Luffy and Zoro are like,
a hint. It's going to involve running.
It's gonna well,
it's going to involve a whole lot of running.
It just might. I can't promise, but maybe you're onto something.
The fact that it took her that long to find the key. Like that was pretty funny, where it's like it was literally on the same plateau that they are. Like before it implied like it was like on the ground in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, but now it's like, oh, it's like 10 feet over there.
It was like 10 feet away the whole time.
If they just if they just waited, they could have gotten him unlocked.
Yeah, but then they wouldn't have had fun with Luffy being the impulsive jackass that he is.
But then they could just teleport.
I know. Don't even get me started. Listen, that's not what Luffy thinks about, all right? He only thinks in terms of...
Everything makes sense, don't get me wrong, because of how we've seen things roll out before. It's just one of those things where it's like, if only imagine how much they could achieve if they had 2 more brain cells.
Dude, I'm honestly surprised that Luffy, like, sat down long enough to let Kiros have first shot back at, like, the palace before the birdcage went up, to be perfectly honest with you. like the fact that he agreed to sit and wait for a minute while Usopp still finished, like, getting the whole sugar situation figured out was already, like, amazing to me. But all right. I think for the most part we covered all the main talking points in these set of episodes. Do you have anything?
We got to talk about the Robin ladder.
What do we got to talk about? Okay, go ahead. We can talk about the Robin ladder.
Why did she allow them to follow them up?
I mean, I don't know if it's like she allowed them. I think this is dumb. The idea that she couldn't like separate the lower parts of the ladder.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's just fucking silly to me.
Just like, oh, we've all climbed up 30 feet and everything below that. Blah.
Yeah, though that's that. I agree. That's just fucking silly to me.
But at the same time, it is still satisfying for her to go, okay, we're done with the ladder. Bye. Later. Bye.
Yeah, no, I do agree with you. It's pretty fucking silly that she didn't just go like, because at one point she's even like halfway up the ladder and then like sprouts more arms to like knock a dude away, and it's like, Robin,
to slap him
girl.
Because he touched Rebecca.
Yeah, right. It's like, girl, why don't you just like remove a section so that these fuckers fall? Like this was your moment. Like,
but then climbing wouldn't be as fun.
I agree.
I don't know.
It wouldn't have been as fun.
I'm just trying to think in her mind, like, in how the dum-dum fruit affects her. So, like, I don't know. It still was satisfying at the
very least. It was a cool ladder, though, and it was fun to see it get made.
It was interesting to see it get made because, like, seeing like the ones go down and like them still having to grab onto the arms below, and then seeing the it was gross but cool at the same time.
Good old Robin body horror, dude.
Mm-hmm. But Bart, oh my god, watching him like, oh my god, I'm touching, she's so soft.
Yeah, in mine, so this is my one quote for the week. He was like, oh, a degenerate like me, I can't believe that I get to touch the voraciousness of Nico Robin's soft and luscious arms. I'm going to cherish this moment for the rest of my life, or some shit like that. And I'm just like, bro, can you fucking relax their arms?
No, yeah. But just like getting those snippets was just great because they didn't drag out the climbing either, which is great. Mm-hmm, I also can't wait for the disappointment of them getting to the top and realizing where the fuck's Luffy.
I mean, it's inevitable.
No, I knew it was inevitable, but at the same time, it's like I can't wait for that realization of, wait, he ain't here.
No, yeah, they're gonna be like, wait, he's gone, isn't he? And then everyone's gonna be like, oh yeah, he's been long gone.
He left like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, you know how it be.
Oh, but that's essentially everything I could think of to talk about.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm pretty satisfied here with where we got. Without further ado, next week, then therefore will be 683 to 685. Devin, do you have any other quotes?
I do.
Oh, what do you have?
So the first one is from Bart. Strong and beautiful, only Robin Senpai could do it.
Strong and beautiful.
And then the second one, it was the best line I could think. Like it just hit so good. And I felt like it would stab you a little bit. I don't know why, because you've done musical stuff.
Uh-huh.
Our captain had no business, or has no business with what on earth did I write?
Yeah, what on earth did you write? Continue? Is this a
our
Zoro
captain
line?
Has no business. Yeah, it's a Zoro line. Our captain has no business with someone worthless like you. I'm all you got. Live with it, you Sopranos voiced dumbass.
Yeah. He says something similar in the dub. Yeah, he's like soprano voice motherfucker or some shit like that.
So because I don't know what a soprano is, so I assume soprano is the higher pitched singer.
Right. Yeah. So in music land, when you're talking about a choir, or really it doesn't even have to be a choir, it could be any instrument. You think of your sopranos, which are your higher pitches, your altos, which are your okay, so I'll put it in terms of a choir because it's easiest to separate. Sopranos are the high-pitched women. Altos are the lower-pitched women. Tenors are high-pitched men. And bass baritones are low-pitched men.
So he's calling him a girl and high-pitched.
Right, but that's just from like a choir perspective. You can also have like a soprano violin, right? Like it just means high pitches. But in a mixed choir, that's always like the high-pitched women or something, because they have an octave that men can also sometimes achieve if they're like really talented or whatever. But that starts to teeter on nonsense it's not worth talking about. But you got sopranos is high, then alto, tenor, bass. In that order, descending. So soprano, just high pitch.
And the fact that Zoro knows what a soprano is makes me think he's a theater kid.
I mean, I'm just saying, everyone's a theater kid in their hearts, is all I'm saying. There's a certain level of theater kid in everyone. Anyway, that's all I'm saying.
But that's all I got for quotes.
I had only that Bart quote, and I'll also throw in as a shout out the time that Zoro was like, "You gotta be more serious, Luffy. Like, stop laughing at the dude." Then Pika talks for like 2 seconds, and Zoro immediately breaks down and goes, and then Luffy's like, "Dude, what did I see? It's hard, isn't it?"
No, yeah, seeing everyone laugh was great.
Yeah, it was like instantaneous from like we first get introduced to Pika, and they do that bit with like the Don Quixote family. Literally the next scene, Pika talks for the first time to the straws, and it just immediately cuts to Luffy and Zoro, and they're like, like, oh boy, here we go. And then also the reunion between Luffy and Musi is it's a treat every time. That's all I have for quotes. All right, moving on to the golden ham.
Musi.
Shit, do we give it to Musi? I feel like I could give it to Musi.
I'm feeling heavily Musi.
You don't want to give it to Pika for having the most like fun in these set of episodes, or
Musi?
All right, Musi. I vote Musi. You don't have to twist my arm over it. I mean, I'm not made of stone or anything. I'm just kidding.
Fan mail. We do have one.
We do?
Yes.
I thought you said we didn't have one.
No,
what the
we
hell?
do. We have one.
Okay, go ahead.
This is from Arliss Arnold.
Okay.
Hello, my name is Arliss. I've been listening to your podcast since August and had some thoughts. First, Christian is the best member of the podcast. Second, can you do a skit regarding a day at school when Devin is the teacher on your One Piece podcast? Keep it the good content. P.S. If you want a good movie to watch for your other podcast, I'd recommend Red Notice. It has The Rock in it.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
I'm not sure exactly what they mean by the teacher bit.
I think he's just giving us recommendations for a gag to do or something like that.
I'm down to try that.
I'm always down for any kind of bits or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
What was his name again?
Arliss.
Arliss, thank you for the recommendation. We'll see if we ever do Red Notice as a movie thing where we're kind of leaving it for people who are the producer tiers nowadays. And plus, I've already seen Red Notice, and to be honest, it's kind of trash. So,
oof, you're gonna do him like that.
Just kidding.
I don't think.
Well, listen, he said Christian was his favorite, and I wasn't on the list. So
you know what? That's fair. I mean,
yeah. See, he came in. He came in wanting an enemy. Is all I'm saying.
He came in wanting an enemy.
I'm just kidding.
It's also ironic that Christian's not here to hear it. It's a double slap.
I hate me.
Okay. Patreon shoutouts. Twiggo,
Taco
and
Rin.
Rin.
We love all of you. I believe that by the time of this recording, Back to the Future is out, as well as probably the Hamilton one. I would imagine that one's already come out by now. And soon to be, as well, Snatch and what's the other one we're doing? I can't tell you yet because that's a surprise for everybody.
Ooh, secrets.
Yes, that would be Rin's pick, and it's gonna be a delightful pick for everybody.
do I know this already?
I don't think you do either.
Oh no.
It's coming though. We're giving the people what they want, let me tell you. All right. Well, without further ado, thanks again, Twiggo, Taco, and Rin. We now have the grab bag portion of our show. Devin, I have the bag.
I do have the garb gab.
Okay. Well, I'm not using the garb gab. I only use the grab bag.
Okay. So let me reach behind my back and pull out the grab bag. Here you go. Put your hand in it.
It literally says garb gab on it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm literally reading it. It says garb gab.
Hold on, let me just turn it around. See? Look at that.
I don't know if you think I'm a dog, but I do actually have object permanence. So I think we can save ourselves.
Initiate
just
reboot protocol.
No, I'm not a robot anymore. Unfortunately, that shit don't work on me. Yep. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? So why don't we save ourselves a headache, and you can just reach in yourself, because I don't participate in garb gab. I only believe in grab bag.
Fine.
Yeah.
Here's a piece of candy with rain checks written on it.
Okay.
See?
Fantastic.
Nothing crazy.
I don't care if there's anything crazy. I will not sully the good name that is grab bag for this fucking backwater bullshit that we came up with on the spot off of like a misnomer in speech. No, I will not do it. The garb gab is a myth. It is a monstrosity. Anyway, what is our rain check this week, Devin?
If you could gain the knowledge of any expert in any particular field, whose expertise would you want, and how would you use that knowledge in your life?
Holy shit, what a philosophical question.
Yeah. This one. Ouch.
If I could have the intelligence of
the expertise of any particular field.
Fuck, dude. I mean, then I would just pick a job that pays well because I'm selfish. Is that an answer? Can I become a surgeon and be so good that no one ever dies when I'm a surgeon, and then also get paid well? Is that an option?
Yeah. I mean, by the yeah.
I choose that. I choose that.
But the implication of the question, because it says whose expertise would you want and how would you use that knowledge in your life? So it's implying that it's like take some person that like
okay, how about this? I wanna be a little bit more real then. I wish that I want to copy too. I don't want to take this power. I don't want to take expertise from anybody. I want to copy expertise.
Right.
I would like to copy the expertise of an accomplished vocal musician so that if I was to have fun in my personal time singing, I'm actually good at it and I don't hurt my own vocal cords. Because as of right now, shower singing, I hurt my own vocal cords, and that sucks. My life would only improve if I was properly vocally trained.
Okay.
And I would enjoy that because I have so few hobbies that I can stick with that don't bring me like that continue to bring me joy. That is what I pick.
Whose expertise would I want? You
want to be Bob Ross?
Oh my God. Actually,
he's like, wait a minute, hold on.
That is
The man heard one option and he's like, actually, yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, like think about it. You could do a lot, he is already pretty great at, painting. He was.
The question is, what expertise do you want? Do you want his expertise in painting, or do you want his expertise in conflict de-escalation and sultry voice?
Ooh. Ooh. I mean, I am on a podcast, so maybe the sultry voice would make my hot takes not as bad.
So what I'm hearing is you want to have the vocal talents that is Bob Ross.
Well, you heard my voice earlier.
I did actually, yeah.
No, I'm going to go with the art. I would rather be able to the art. Like sultry voice only lasts so long, I feel.
That's fair. Yeah, I mean, and plus voices, they come and go, right?
I think the art, will let.
All right.
I've dabbled myself in art and everything like that, and it's always turned out like a train wreck. So
yep.
So
I get it. No, I totally get it.
Like the best I could do is paint minis, and even then.
All right. Well, I mean,
if I could get the weird thoughts in my head onto paper, that would be cool.
Well, all right. Man wants to be an artist. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, all right. I think that's the end of the rain check. Thank you once again, Rain, for your colorful questionnaires as always. We are going to be doing one more grab bag this week because we're doing this every week the month of February. We are going to be doing a Valentine Award. Who did we hate most this set?
When it's every week, it's hard. But like, part of me is like, my first thought originally when I was watching these episodes was Pika, but I guess the bit is growing on me.
The bit was growing on you as the episodes went on.
I'm going to pick Pika still, though, because you're not a swordsman. No. Why are you the swordsman?
Actually, that's a good point. And you might sway me with that. I was going to say I don't have a pick because my original pick was Cavendish for showing up only to nearly kill Law off within 3.4 seconds. However, then he also did return Law's sweet fucking hat, and I have to give him some credit back for that.
Which is hilarious when you think about it. It's like, oh, well, I'm not going to kill you right now, but here's your hat. I just found it.
Yeah, it's like I just found it. I found it in the rubble over there. I figured maybe you'd want it again or whatever. Who else would I even have on the docket? I mean, can I give it to Bart because he's just fucking annoying?
No, I love Bart.
Overruled. All right, let me give you one more chance.
Okay.
What about the Tentata for dropping Usopp like 3 times?
That is, you know what? They almost killed him.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Because they dropped him when they were on the net.
And then they grabbed him by the nose in order to save him or whatever.
Didn't he like make a crack noise too?
I don't remember him. That might have been a thing though.
There was a weird sound effect for when what's his name? Leo, when Leo caught him by the nose. It was pretty funny. I'm going to give it to the rest of the Tentatas. Leo is an exception because he went out and saved him.
That's true. Leo did help him. Yeah, I mean the Tentata, I know they took a lot of L's in previous episodes or whatever, but damn, dude, they're dropping the ball and the god all throughout these set of episodes. Is all I'm saying. All right, perfect. We did it. We got the Tentata on the Valentine Award because they dropped our Lord and Savior, and that's unforgivable. How dare they? All right, well, I think that's it, Devin. Do you want to close this out?
Oh, so it's time to do the thing?
Yeah. Oh, are you gonna do it with your real voice?
No, that I don't want to scare too many people.
No, I honestly, dude, I think you should do it with your real voice. I think the people would love it.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Panda Sightings. You can also financially support us or send us questions at pandasightings@gmail.com. if you want to give us money and stuff, we have the link down below to the Redbubble and our Patreon, like our fans Twigo, Taco, and Rin. I forgot the rest of it. Fuck.
Actually, and this is unironic. I think your fuck sounds better with your real voice than it does with your fake voice.
Really?
Oh yeah, no, because your regular fuck is just honestly really annoying.
Oh,
well, thank you. Thank you, Devin, for the plugs. I think the only thing you missed is you can listen to us on Spotify or
and
all
YouTube.
of the audio, all the places, and YouTube, all the audio places with which that you listen to your stuff, Apple Music, whatever, Apple Podcasts, and all of the little ones too. We hope that if there's any that you can't find us on, that you'll reach out to us on our Discord, which we do have.
That's what I forgot.
Yeah, there's that. And if you have any other questions or whatever, you can feel free to email us or tweet us. We respond to those periodically. And hope you guys all have a great rest of your evening or day or afternoon, wherever and whenever you are in time.
Or midnight snack. Hope that goes great.
If you don't mind me, I'm gonna go. I have been holding in a lot of laughter all night. Actually, Devin, I need to come out. I need to come clean with you. Your real voice is atrocious. I've been laughing at you all night. I've had to put myself on mute.
How dare you?
Yeah, I know. I'm a bad friend. But
I'm gonna go cry in the corner.
Think of it like this. Think on the bright side. At least I'm happy.
What?
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.